Some would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. An elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to the home of the Florida Gators, Ben Hill Griffin Stadium, better known as the Swamp. As we'll see the number 12 team in the country, the Auburn Tigers, taking on the 16th ranked team in the land, the Florida Gators. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, here with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get this thing rolling. Off to get us underway. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Florida's offense takes the field. Now, guys, let's not forget, last time these two got together, we had ourselves an absolute classic that has provided motivation for one side ever since, David.
I mean, such a back and forth, such a fun game. Everyone remembers where they were on their couch or in the stadium for that rivalry game.
And that's what rivalry games are supposed to look like. Both teams playing with phenomenal intensity. It's going to go down right to the wire. And you're right, those are the games that make college football special.
The running back has it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Somebody needs to make a play here. It's 3rd and long from the 26. To the air, it's Lagway. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these 3rd down situations.
On the option, he'll pitch it. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. Off the play fake. Deep shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Makes the catch. It's Clark. He's brought down at the 44-yard line, and the defense making a play on 3rd down. The kick is on its way. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. So the Auburn Tigers offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week. He'd love to do that again, David.
Oh, there's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interesting to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him, and if he's going to continue to be the focal point of this offense.
I think he should continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes, he can catch the football, and he's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
Neutral zone infraction will push the ball up 5 yards. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. Touch pass on the run. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Give to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. A 1st down for the offense. They'll try to pop the draw. Got enough for the 1st down. He was running through tackles and picked up the first down and finally got knocked down. To the ground, he's got it again. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. The noise is deafening, trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on 3rd down. Looks as if Auburn will have enough for the first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. After the run, now to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Simmons. Tight windows, no problem to grab the tackle, and it's first down in the red zone at the 10. Using his legs, it's Robinson. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking to fire. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Looking to the end zone. And he really wanted to get the touchdown there, but it's incomplete. And the field goal unit is on the field. This whole place going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really depend on.
From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Power football with the run.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And he'll lose yardage on this play. Loses 2 yards. Great job by the defense. Looking downfield, it's Lagway. They've got the screen set up. It's a game of first downs, and they've got one out of their own 37. The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the back. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws for the tight end. Working on the right. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The Gators are flying down the field. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. They'll go to the ground. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Gators with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. That's the end of the period, and Auburn has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. They'll run play action. Finds his big tight end. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Gators send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. So here comes the Auburn offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this drive.
Snagged in the middle, it's Fields. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Auburn sends out the punting unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Gets his first one of the day off. He was called on 4 times in last week's win. They'll get down and put a stop to this return. They'll mark it at the 32. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. A little sluggish out of the gate here. They've had to punt it away on each of their first 2 possessions. That play won't make the highlight reel, except in the coaches' meetings as he works his way to the 39. Running back searching for a hole. Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Looking for space, it's Ball. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Didn't get much on 1st down, it's 2nd and 9. Caught behind the line, it's Jackson. He gets it up to midfield, forced out of bounds at the 50. The Gators come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field.
In punt formation to kick it away.
Hauls it in, looking for space. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. From the gun, running back gets to give. Let's talk for a second about Auburn. They've climbed into the top 15, reached a little bit of a checkpoint, haven't they? Playoff is 12 teams. But it's right about this range if people start to breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Tigers will have it 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. Got the 1st down and more. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. Timeout called here by the defense. It's the first one they've used this half. This Auburn offense doing work. They're set up with another 1st down. With jet sweep pass. Running into the open space. Oh, there's an alley on the left. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Auburn. When that receiver got free, it was all over.
And it's so nice to have a receiver like this as a quarterback because you pad my stats. I like those long touchdown passes where I just threw it really short, and he did the rest of the work.
And he did make that extra point, no issue with the treacherous footing. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with a 44-yard touchdown pass. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Dropping back, it's Lagway. And he dropped it, just didn't look the thing all the way in. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. To the ground with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Nice move to keep. Oh, he broke out another move. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. And the Gators will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Take the return out of the equation in this rainy weather. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll give it to the back. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's the handoff. Got room to work. There he goes. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get the ball carrier an opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And he tacked on the extra point. Only took 2 plays to find the end zone on that drive, and gashing them on the touchdown run finished it off.
17, Florida, 0.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The give to the single back. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Here comes the heat. Man, did he pay for it with that hit as he got rid of the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Spins away from the defender. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. Finds a tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
That's reeled in. It's Jackson. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. The play action fake. Right down the middle. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And here they come going for the first down on 4th and 2. Has to get there to move the sticks. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. The give to the back. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Wants to fire on second down. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. A shot toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Gators will send out the punt unit. They'll look to pin him deep. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Out of the gun, the give to the back. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Kept it on the ground on 1st down, now back to the line. Grabbed in the middle, it's Singleton. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking deep. Makes the catch down the right side. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one?
23 on the play. And that's good enough for a 1st down.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Robinson. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. Pulls it in. It's Robinson. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He'll pull it down. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. From the gun on 3rd down. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. They'll get him down at the 21-yard line. The coverage team able to stop him right there. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. They'll try the run. Got enough for the 1st. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Scanning the field. It's Lagway. It's complete to the right. No chance to run, but they still move it forward. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Back to throw, time running short in the half. He lobs one high down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the 1st half. That's going to wrap up the 1st half here. Now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Man, great energy in that building. There always is when these two get together. And a fun 1st half between these rivals. And it's been a dynamite 1st half, leading to a one-sided score right now. It's not over, but I think both sides know this is on the verge of a blowout. That opposing defense is inside its locker room right now wondering 2 things. What just happened, and what do we do now to try to make this respectable? With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how this rivalry matchup plays out.
And the Gators will try to kick this one deep to get things underway in the 2nd half. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. And And the returner is brought down, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding. Receiving team.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Got the first down. Looking for more. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They'll snap it from the 25 here on first down. Snap it to the back. Oh, better look out. Turning it on. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. He'll do it himself. Jukes his way for more. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. The Tigers in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Frazier. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Quarterback on the keeper. Picks up the first down. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Alston. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. Auburn sends out the punting unit. And just a spectacular punt. It'll go out of bounds inside the 5-yard line and really put this offense in a hole. They'll leave it with him. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to throw, it's Lagway. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. And Auburn is ready to go back to work on offense. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for a position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to him. He has the first and still on his feet. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
And that's a first down for the offense.
On the run, it's Robinson. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. And the Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Wide receiver going in motion. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Knocked away, incomplete in the end zone. And they'll send out the field goal unit. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And that will extend their lead even further.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
From inside the 10, here he comes. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. The Gators sending the offense back to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Might as well stick with him. He's going to lose a yard on that one. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. The Gators decide to punt it away. And these guys have been busy. Sixth punt of the day. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And the offense out on the field to go back to work. Leaves it with the running back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for room, it's Robinson. A confident, tough, efficient run gets it up to the 44. The Tigers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. Auburn's going to have to send out the punt team. Let's see what he can do with it. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They went 3-and-out last time. Now they'll look for some plays that work. Just a hair too much on it from this big-arm sophomore quarterback. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. One man in the backfield, and he gets it. Gets it out to the 38-yard line after picking up 10 on that one. It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll ride the hot hand. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Now the play fake. Throws to the wideout. Oh, goes right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down. Looking to throw, it's Lagway. Makes the catch, it's Jackson. And the Gators line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 20. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. The give to the back. Find some fresh air. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. The Tigers have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And they'll come to the line with less than a yard to go. Right back to it. That's a fumble. Offense scoops it up and still going. And wait just a second. The official's going to take a second look at this one. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
That's the end of the quarter, and Auburn has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. After swapping ends of the field, they gave He'll keep it himself. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
He's got great speed. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. To the air. It's Lagway. Got it in the middle. It's ball. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Clark. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes.
Well, and if you're wondering why this offense hasn't scored in this game, it's plays like that. Not only have they not been able to execute running or throwing the football, they've had penalty problems, but it's turnovers as well. And here in the fourth quarter, ball security coming back to bite this offense, giving that one up.
And now here comes that Auburn offense onto the field again. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you.
Oh, he's got some space. Really putting together a threat now. They get the first. It's at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Out of the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Back to pass on second down. Catch in the middle, it's Singleton. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. He'll be pulled down after a good run. They'll mark it at the 15.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position, you're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
In the gun, looking to throw on third down. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. Look, you want to make the quarterback feel you. You want to get pressure in his face. That was so close, but just a tad late. Looking to throw. Trying to barrel in. Gets it into the end zone, but wait a minute. We'll have to check out the laundry on the field.
Hold it.
That is a costly mistake as the penalty wipes the touchdown off the board. Working that left side now. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. He splits the uprights. And they'll push that lead out a little further.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic. On
the run from inside his own 5. just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Gators sending the offense back to work. It looks as if this game is going to be one to just drag to the recycle bin, but the idea now is to finish strong and just take whatever happens in the rankings next week. The Gators can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to throw, it's Lagway. And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. They'll try to muscle their way forward on 3rd and short from the 29. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about.
Hold. Offense.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. And they take another look at the play, but the officials on the field were right, and the play will stand. Plows through the defense. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Robinson. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. Auburn sends out the punting unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. RPO complete to open the drive. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Well, here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
Caught in the backfield. It's Wilson. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to throw. It's Lagway. He hurls one deep down the left side. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The Gators will line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. A fair catch is called for and made just across the 50-yard line. So here comes the Auburn offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up with an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to...
Breaks into the open. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. Auburn hopes to get War Eagle flying in this red zone trip. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Got out of trouble and throws. Zings it complete to the right. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. Motion from the wideout. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And he gets it inside the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 9, where it'll be 1st and goal. And the Tigers pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. A 1st down run on the doorstep. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock. Off play action. Caught in the backfield, it's Frazier. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. I know both of these teams were ranked, guys, but it really seemed as if they weren't on the same level in this game.
I think that was a pretty good statement game for these guys. I mean, you're ranked higher, you're more talented. A lot of people point to this game. Possible upset, 2 really good teams. Jesse, they made it clear. There's only one really good team. It was them. They were the favorite, and they just made a point of it.
You're right. Not all ranked teams are created equal. One of these teams is a college football playoff contender. The other simply is not. And that demonstrated itself today. The higher-ranked team is a team with national championship aspirations. They've got so much talent. They look good today.
That will put the wrap on things from here for Dave.